Hi, I'm Janet Kurtz, Editor-in-Chief of Nfocus.
And I'm Madeline Bradford, the Associate Editor of Nfocus. And welcome back to another episode of In Good Company. We have a very exciting episode today. We're going to be talking about Birdie at OZ Arts, Night Circus, and Ruby Gala.
Yes, and stay until the very end because we have a very exciting announcement about the Symphony Fashion Show. You're not going to want to miss it, so stay tuned.
Well, how was your week?
You know, it was great. I'm just back from a little southern climate, so it's nice to be back.
That's amazing. Looks like you got to escape the cold, which is wonderful.
We did. And, it's something that my husband loves to be in the Caribbean, and he really wanted to go this year, so we took a little time and did that. So it was so great.
That's amazing.
Obviously missed you, missed our audience, so glad to be back.
Absolutely.
But I'm excited to hear about your week because you had an action-packed week.
I did.
Even with the ice storm, you had an action-packed week.
Yes.
And I want to hear all about it, but start with Oz because that show sounded incredible.
It was amazing. And I was so glad that it was still able to continue on the Friday after the ice storm happened. I know that everybody was worried about that, but it was such a great excuse to get out of the house. So the show was Birdie, and it was from this group of performing artists from Barcelona, and they tell the story of human migration in a bunch of different mediums, including visual art, film, live performance, and the artists are really creating the magic on screen with video cameras.
Wow.
And they use models, 2,000 miniature animals.
Oh my gosh.
Clips from Alfred Hitchcock's classic film, The Birds, and also a lot of golf imagery. So when I was reading the press release, I was like, how is this all going to come together? But it was done so masterfully. And the show really explores finding a sense of place and what that's like, fear of the unfamiliar, and also like the ceaseless movement of everything that exists. And it was such a beautiful exploration of the human experience.
Wow.
And I didn't really know what to expect going into it, but I absolutely loved it.
Wow, that is incredible and such a universal connection too. I mean, we as humans have migrated since the beginning. So, I mean, it just sounds so phenomenal and touching and wonderful.
It was a beautiful show, and I've really enjoyed getting to cover Oz Arts season this year.
Yes.
It's been such a great variety.
Yes. Oh, always. And they do just such a phenomenal job. So I'm so excited to hear about that. And then you had some events that you covered too.
I did. So I kicked it off with Night Circus for Ella's House, which is this amazing organization that supports parenting and pregnant women when they need it most. Yeah. And it supports them and their child when they're going through college so that they're able to pursue their degrees. Amazing. And 1 in 5 women are pregnant in college, and they really need that community and that support system behind them. And that's what the organization provides. And we heard from an alum from the program. Her name was Genesis. And she is currently raising her son and also pursuing her nursing degree. And she beautifully touched on how the organization has supported her, surrounded her with such an important community as she's balancing school and childcare and all of the things.
Yes.
And it was wonderful to hear from her. And aside from the great message, the event itself was so interactive. It was not a typical cocktail hour.
Okay. Well, let's hear about that.
You walk in, there are people on stilts. There's aerial silk performers happening above the silent auction. There's old-fashioned cotton candy machines, all kinds of snacks.
Wow.
Some people that were kind of dressed in old-timey clothing, but they were human statues, and they were very poised and committed to their characters.
Wow. Okay, fun.
And then after the live auction, there was a magic show. So there was a little something for everybody. It's impossible to be bored at an event like that because there's so much going on, but I really enjoyed it.
Well, good. Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
It was.
Yeah.
And then the next night, I had the Ruby Gala, which is such a special event.
Love the Ruby Gala. And some of our audience will remember it was created by our friend Sean Kelly, who was in our first class of the Fresh Faces of Philanthropy. And he's just such a giving, kind soul, and just think the world of him. So tell me about this year. I got to go last year, but obviously was out of town this year.
Well, of course, the Ruby Gala supports Vanderbilt's Comprehensive Care Clinic, which was founded at a time when HIV therapy didn't exist. And it provides crucial medication to patients so that they can live a normal lifespan, not spread the virus. And they're also really working to end systemic barriers to this care and kind of how all of those things work together with stigma, discrimination, homelessness, and food insecurity. And they actually take patients to and from the clinic so that they don't have to worry about transportation.
Right.
They provide a food bank, dental services, substance abuse disorder treatment. So they're really looking at that intersectional connection and how they can provide the most well-rounded care possible. And hearing from Sean was so inspiring. I loved hearing him talk.
Yeah.
And the event itself was also so beautiful. It was a Moroccan oasis. There were palm trees and palm leaves everywhere, which was very fitting after an ice storm. It was a nice tropical retreat.
Yes.
And it was just such a beautiful evening. Everybody in the room was so committed to the cause and very engaged with the speakers. And I just really enjoyed it.
Oh, good. I've also enjoyed that event. It's a beautiful night. As we've talked about, it was a very inclusive audience who were there just to support each other.
Absolutely.
And I think that that's a beautiful message, really.
Definitely.
So I just thank you for covering that. That's so great.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to announce to our viewers?
Okay. Are you ready? I don't know. Maybe we should wait.
Should we wait?
I don't know.
Do you guys
Till
wanna
next
wait?
week? Do you want to know?
I think we should tell them.
We should tell them. Okay.
Yeah.
So every year, the Symphony Fashion Show, which raises funds for the Nashville Symphony, has outstanding performing artists that perform after the fashion show itself. So we know that Oscar de la Renta is returning this year as the official designer. But today, we are here to announce that Lainey Wilson will be the entertainer for the Symphony Fashion Show this year. And she is just on a meteoric rise with her career. She has been a phenomenal performer and is just being so embraced. So if you are a Lainey Wilson fan and a fashion fan, this is the event for you. And we also want to announce that this year's MC is Nfocus friend and phenomenal weather professional Danielle Breezy. And so we're so excited to see her. She does such a great job when
She's
she
going
MCs.
to be perfect.
Okay.
I saw her MC at Dancing for Safe Haven, and she knows how to get a crowd engaged.
Yes, she does. She really does. And I mean, just this beautiful, magical energy that she has is amazing. So she's going to do so well.
Absolutely.
So that's the news. Lainey Wilson will be the entertainer for Symphony Fashion Show. And then, of course, Danielle Breezy will be the MC for the evening. And we just couldn't be more excited.
I cannot wait for that event.
It's going to be a great night. Yeah. So anyway, that is our show for this week. Next week, we will be exploring, I'm so excited about this, this new initiative campaign by Tennessee Department of Tourist Development called Sound Bites. And Sound Bites is a pairing of sound and food. We've paired food and wine for years. Why not pair sound and food?
Exactly.
So that's going to be really fun. I cannot wait to tell you all about this. It's going to be amazing. And then we also sit down with an In the Hot Seat with the Ballet Ball Chairs, Neil Krugman, Lisa Manning, and Julie Schneider. So be on the lookout for that. We will see you next week with that. Please like and subscribe our YouTube page. And remember that with you, our Nfocus friends, we're in good company.
Cheers.
Cheers.